Hey, Phantomaniacs, welcome to the newest unboxing here on the Needless Things YouTube channel. Believe it or not, we are still going with Snake Men in Masters of the Universe Origins, although I've pulled back on the Snake Men. I just don't need that many more. But this guy is purple, he's got trapjaw parts, I couldn't resist Terroar, the shapeshifter with a sinister shriek. Back of the box, we've got, look at this, beautiful box art. Snake Man's alien ally renders his enemies helpless with a deafening sonic roar. Oh, so he's an alien. Interesting. Look at this great dragon. Oh, that's oh, what's it called? Pterodactyl? Is that what that thing is called? Quit teasing me with the dinosaurs if you're not going to do them. Mattel, I need some dinosaurs. Forget your Snake Men castle. Just give us some dinosaurs. And I gotta say, I like this white Castle Gray Skull in the back. That's interesting. Oh, a Castle White Skull? I don't know. Tell me what this is. And then you've got, I guess that's Battleground Tila, which, judging from the recent look at Demo Man, or Demo Man, whatever he is, we're going to continue to dig in the Origins line. All right, let's get Terroar and his massive parts reuse, which, by the way, I'm okay with when it's done well, out of his packaging. This was, I don't know if this is, well, it's not Walmart exclusive, because Big Bad is carrying them as well. Leviathan's War. That's a really cool title. This came from Walmart. They actually delivered it. Didn't cancel my pre-order or anything, which is always a nice surprise. And I would love to be able to say this is the last Snake Man I will ever buy, because I am mightily exhausted of Snake Men. It's not a faction I even have really that much interest in, but it does. I mean, they have made a lot of really cool Snake Men figures. I'm not lying. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, I've collected tons of Snake Men. They're toyetic. I cannot fault the logic of, like, oh, you know, kids like snakes, whether they're scared of them or find them interesting or whatever the case may be. Like, snakes do have a sinister appeal, so I get it. But my gosh, can we please leave the Snake Men behind? And I don't know what it is about Mattel that they get so obsessed with the Snake Men. I guess it's the parts reuse that they love so much. But enough already. Enough already. Okay, so we know, oh, I just love this. This is, so we've got Trapjaw's arm over here. Oh, interesting. So the shield, this shoulder piece is attached. So you're going to have to kind of slide his little tail business underneath that, because surely it's not going to go on top of it. How is this going to work? Just like that. Okay, cool. So we've got some whiplash here. We've got some silver fur trunks, and what I like to think of as Mantech boots, because my gosh, go Google Mantech right now. Forgotten line of the 80s. That's come up a couple of times recently during interviews and other stuff on Needless Things, an Audible interlude. But yeah, those are definitely some Mantech boots, and I dig it. I like this guy. His purple looks really good. I love the gloss on his chest here with the scales and everything. Really makes him stand out. The whiplash in purple looks really good. I will always be baffled by that singular fang coming out of his nose, just straight down. I like this figure. It is the most obvious of kit bashes, but so these are actually what Mosquitor boots, right? Isn't that right? But the Mantech all the way. Look it up and you'll be like, oh my gosh, they are. He's got the little, the whiplash tail, which is fine for Origins. I would like it to look a little less flappy, but it's fine. And then he's got all of the Trapjaw parts. So, but nowhere to store them because he does not have the Trapjaw belt. So you basically just have to pick one and put the rest in a drawer. Unless, I wonder if, no, there's no, I was wondering if maybe his belt had a little give and you could kind of slide him in there, but that's not going to happen. So I have got a Trapjaw with a hook and a Trapjaw with a claw, because those are always my preferences. So I guess I'm going to give Terroar the blaster, because I don't believe I'm using that. And look at the blaster with a little bit of paint on it. Look at that. Just a little gloss on some of these parts just makes all the difference in the world, doesn't it? Just a nice little look there. I really appreciate that. And I will say this, I don't know. Maybe that's not paint. Maybe it's just they treat the plastic to give it a gloss like that. I don't know exactly how that works, but it does class it up. It looks good. Very nice touch. And because of that, he's got more than a 90 degree bend in that elbow. So I guess the funny thing about Terroar is the fact that he's supposed to have a sonic scream, but his mouth is closed. So that's maybe not the best incorporation of a supposed action feature we've ever seen in the line. I do, however, like if on the art, if you noticed his scream or whatever had a red effect to it. So they've given a red deco hit to his throat to simulate that scream coming out. But I have to assume if his mouth is not open, his head's just going to explode once that built-up energy hits. So maybe that's a little bit of a flaw with Terroar. I don't think I'm going to put the neck on him on the shelf. I think he looks cool enough. Matter of fact, I don't even know that I'm going to, in my headcanon, incorporate his sonic scream ability. I think just as a big alien brute, he is just fine, and I like him the way he is. The purple, the black, the silver with the green highlight here. Just a cool looking figure, and again, just the most obvious of kit bashes, but it works because it's something weird and different and new. I almost wish, well, not even almost, I just wish he wasn't Snake Man. Like, I wish this wasn't on here. He would just be an interesting character unto himself without being the Snake Man's alien companion or whatever. So there you go. Short review, but not much to say. Terroar, I believe available very, very soon on BigBadToyStore.com. Possibly still on Walmart. Although if it is, I'm sure it's some scalper selling it for $40. Don't pay $40 for this. Go to Big Bad and get it if you want one. It's a nice little addition to the shelf. I'm happy to have it. Like I said, I'm going to be a little pickier about. Oh, could I pull this off? Maybe no, that'd look weird. I'm going to be a little pickier about which Snake Man I buy, but this guy works for me. I'm happy to have him. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, tell your friends about needless things, and until next time, buy what you like.
Smash that like button if you like needless things.